world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nanyinke Bineligwe, Kahagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Abiyama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain. because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bige bilone bi. He said, my name is
Okpano boko buru no kwanti chiri ye no na bagobanti mantiano gi ebulisi elanti esoro. Kindly let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out loud and clear as we have come to do the needful this very morning. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation as we continue with this very lovely piece of music.
Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram see.
On our Kawasid or Kwamaki Fiego, that money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom, for our freedom is our pride. I want to let all the evil men and women all over the world, those who are praying for the downfall of our leaders, the likes of Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, all of you praying for their downfall, and at the same time, some of you still want Biafra, yet you are praying for the downfall of those who have been placed in a certain position to bring Biafra to us. And you on your lips, you say you want Biafra. I want to let you know. In fact, I'll go already because let us continue, my wonderful people of Biafra, as we have come to do the needful this very morning. You all are highly welcome.
About your life before the end time, so I'm going to Matano. Every Siana Tisu, will you ever go my president? Makano Panuboko, all party Chiria, I wanna boss on the Hanu, on I put you can I see Mabura Bonomare, Yaburu, Miaru, Namogara Palanamu, surrounding was on Mabado Maketo. Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram sing. Nabia Frabalamu. Iyamuna Nemenu. Kambu Paraya no. Makanoji Femata Winyakaye. Akalobe Ilo Lesia. Oye Wife Parani Fea. Nkabu Paruko. Biafra is my land. Biafra, and we must go back to our land. And get the Kanu to go to if I would get married 4 years ago, gonna jump in there also. Ogo no dira kumi kahala. Mano yes na bugoba na libu. Wesi no choro wa Nigeria. Ya bigo solo ndia usala ugausa. Kanyo wezero wa neba. Maka no buro lo ugausa. Aze gu governor is. Loga kita kwandia usofuma.
You all are highly welcome, welcome, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you are joining me from, I say you are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Today's date is 18th of June, 2025. And the time right now is exactly 45 minutes past 11 a.m. in the land of Chukokikabia Mabineli, the Biafraland. And I want to let you know that wherever you are watching me from, wherever you're listening, it is 45 minutes top of the hour, irrespective of your time zone and your location. It is 15 minutes to whatever that is about to hit the clock running in your location. You all are highly welcome once again. I can see your comments in the comment section. We are live and direct. This is your live presentation reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. And I want to let you know that we are going to do something very, very important today. As I welcome you, please kindly welcome others. Let them know that we have come to disseminate proper information concerning the matter at hand. Anybody who is not talking about the defense of Biafra today, both in the zoo and outside the zoo, or should I say international community, and they're not talking about the release of our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, then I don't know what that person is doing. Because this is the most important thing to all Biafrans, including lovers of freedom, who are not even Biafrans at this very point in time. So, I have been, of course, gathering all the necessary information from left and right, front and back, because today marks a significant day in our history. Every Biafran all over the world, including those who do not actually believe in Biafra, today marks a significant day in our history. The day that Biafra nation is being defended in two different law courts of the world, or should I say one in the zoo and one in the international community, whereby the whole world is paying attention. And I want to let you know that the one being defended here in the zoo, that there are some delegates from America who have arrived and are currently observing the court proceedings at the Federal High Court in Abuja as I'm speaking to you right now. This is your court proceedings update between our two great and indomitable leaders in the persons of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. All Biafrans, kindly pay attention, because everything that I will tell you today, take it to the moon, take it to the church, it will mark as part of our history, not from me, but from the reality on ground. Remember that today, 18th, the official day, even though as Omotosho tried to bamboozle us, try to muscle powers, try to show the world or show Biafrans how powerful he is, because he's the one who is handling the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by shifting the date, which was supposed to be on the 16th. This date is the one that fixed it. Remember, not any other person. He fixed the date on the 16th, 18th, and 19th of June. He moved the date from 16th to 13th backward, just to bamboozle us, just to put us under, guessing, just to make us, or just to confuse us, to put us under in a state of quagmire, in a state of confusion, in a state of guessing, only to prove to us that he has the power to decide. And not only that, he wanted to have time. First of all, they wanted to use one stone to kill 3 birds at a spot. One, to show his powers as the man who has the power to decide when to come to court and when not to come to court. Number 2, to achieve that secret trial that Nigerian government led by Fulani Caliphate has been forcing and planning and trying to enforce since 2015. And number 3 is to have the early court sitting in order to have time to monitor what is going on in Finland. But as God may have it, let me also tell you that today's court sitting may have, I'm not sure, I'm just, alleging, based on what has happened already. Today's court proceedings in Nigeria may have been, postponed without even court sitting, and then you hear another date because they are trying to, change the focus. But because of what they saw yesterday, what happened yesterday in Finland, they have no any other option than to proceed with the actual date and the process. So now they will be, you see, Nigeria will be very, very ashamed because the court, the case of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is going to end very, very soon. The case of PM will end very, very soon. And it's going to be a great shame to the zoo that the case they have been handling since 2015 for the past 10 good years, out of that 10 years, they have illegally and they have illegally imprisoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 7 years. Out of that 10 years, they have held Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegally for 7 good years. Are you paying attention? So, having held Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegally for 7 good years, out of 10 years of this very case that they instituted this terrorism and treasonable felony offenses against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Till today, they are still running up and down, helter-skelter, sourcing for evidences against one man. For 10 good years, they're still looking for evidences, calling in, bringing in, begging people to come and witness against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A whole state, a whole country against one man. But you know very well that it's not really against one man, it is against the entire nation of Biafra and against God. And guess what? You can never ever go against God. Any day you stand against God, that is your end. That is your, you see, Nigeria is over. It's a goal for Nigeria, it's over. Nigeria has come to an end. And I remember one word I have always been saying all these days. I told us that the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to cause the negotiation, the roundtable talks of Biafra, between Nigeria and Biafra. Because of what? That the zoo is not ready. Always remember that word. The zoo is not ready to face or to encounter or to prepare for the second phase of the Biafra liberation struggle. Always remember that word. Once Mazi Simon Ekpa is released, this fight will not go more than 6 months. Another 6 months, we are gone. We are going home already. We are all home. All of you working your ass out in abroad will come home here. The only thing we will need from you is ideas to build our nation and make it the most gorgeous nation in the world. We have young men, we have youths who are strong enough, healthy and strong enough to work, even if it takes us day and night labor. According to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said we are going to build our country for 70 years. And when he said 70 years, some people will be amazed. People who started building nations are not always those that finish building nations. Even till today, they are still building America. Till tomorrow, they are still building China. I am aware that there is new London and old London. So when he said we are going to build Biafra for 70 years, some people, or he said 75 years, some people are saying, are you going to be alive to build it for 75 years? Because they don't understand. Now, without further ado, without wasting much of your time, let us begin with today's information and, of course, giving you updates live and direct from courtroom in both Federal High Court, Abuja, Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and of course, at the Adjournment District Court, Lati, Finland. So let us first of all visit. I have a clip of video with me. A clip of video which is going to show us the glimpses of the court proceedings at the Federal High Court in Abuja, where Justice James Omotosho is the presiding judge. So let us see what is going on there, and after that, we will head straight to Finland. Now, this very video is just a short clip of video to show us the glimpses of what is going on in Abuja, and probably before the end of this very broadcast, I may be able, or I may get you the full transcription of what transpired or what is going to happen today at the Federal High Court in Abuja. And then if I get it before the end of this very program, then I will, of course, give it to you. But if I don't get it before the end of this very program, then we are going to wait after the program. I will bring it via pre-recorded broadcast. So, let us first of all see this very video. You can see there are U.S. delegates who are present in the court to witness what is going on. You can see two of them here. This is one and this is two. I will try to get you their names either before the end of the broadcast or during a pre-recorded broadcast after this. So they are live in Abuja, witnessing what is going on in Abuja. So this matter is international. This matter is a very, very serious matter. And I want to assure you that this is going to spell the end of Nigeria. Even if Nigeria does not end, but it's going to it's going to cause the exit of Biafra from Nigeria. Just know that this very matter, you see this matter that is happening in Finland and Abuja, will never ever end without the exit of Biafra from Nigeria. Especially this was happening in Finland. Not even we have always said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out with Biafran flag, right? That is all we have been saying all these years, which is true. Is true. Because he is the one that will lead the negotiation. There must be negotiation. The zoo must negotiate. We cannot live without negotiation. There must be roundtable talks whereby the zoo political leaders will be there and the agitators will be there. You understand? The agitators will be there, sitting, including some few Igbo, elders who are not agitators, but they will be there to witness and also to make their own input. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will lead the negotiation, which also corresponds with what we have been saying, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out with Biafran flag. But do you know how it's going to happen now? It's not going to happen based on how we thought in the beginning. It's going to happen, or it's going to start, it's going to begin with the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa, all the way in Finland. It's going to be like a mystery, because his release will push the negotiation in Nigeria. You know why? Nigeria is not ready again for the madness they're going to read. They're going to see madness very soon. Don't worry. We are not going to allow Fulani terrorists to take over our land, just the same way they are doing in Benue State now. After this, I'm going to play a video because I know that Finnish authority is watching. I'm going to play a certain video, a certain interview for all people to see again what the Benue people are passing through. And as I'm speaking to you now, the death toll has risen to 20 in Ehamufu, in Igbo land, where Fulani will come and massacre our people while they are sleeping, set their houses ablaze. Here in Igbo land, no longer in the north, Nani Igbo Eba, in our own land. So anybody that says that we are not worthy to defend ourselves, or we are not worthy to decide where we want to belong, that person should go to hell. That group of persons or people should go to hell. Britain should go to the deepest hellfire for thinking that the Igbo people will remain under slavery forever and allow the Fulani terrorists to come here and massacre our people, take over our land. They must go to hell. Because there is no any amount of support Britain will give to Nigeria that will stop Biafra. No amount of military aid, military support, military training that will stop Biafra from exiting from Nigeria. No amount of support Britain will render that will stop Biafra. Since they have decided that oil which they are milking from our own land, from Biafraland, is better than the human beings, the inhabitants of the land, then the inhabitants will show them that this pipe you are using to suck our oil is in our land, and we are going to decide whether we want to allow it to continue or not. It doesn't matter how many uniformed men you are bringing in. We know the terrain, we know the land. They will never come from Sahel, from Fotajalon, to teach us how or where we have to follow to enter into our bushes. Now let us watch this video. You see here, I want you to look at these curtains here. This is where they are putting their so-called witnesses over here. This is where they have their witnesses, and the judge is somewhere here, somewhere over here. The judge is here. So this is the witness spot. And of course, let's continue. You see them? Although, as at the time of recording this very video, Omotosho has not started. The case has not commenced, or should I say the hearing has not commenced. Now, there's a very important announcement. Very, very important announcement. Very, very, very important announcement. You see, a couple of days ago, after the sudden change of date of our leaders' court case, just a couple of days ago, the Zoo media, as they are being known, the Zoo media, as they are known, started carrying fake news and propaganda that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case has been transferred to DSS. The Zoo media, as they are known, started doing what they know how to do best by carrying out propaganda that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been transferred to DSS, dungeon. How many of you know what I'm talking about? How many of you came across such nonsense, talk on the social on media? The Zoo media initiated that very propaganda. How many of you saw it? How many people saw that very useless, propaganda carried out by Nigerian media? They say that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been transferred to DSS custody. I say, how? How? What do you mean that the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been transferred to DSS custody? Does DSS have any court in the custody within their facility? Is there anything like that? I said no. I searched and I tried to, get the information from a reliable source, and there was nothing like that. That's why I never talked about it. So today you can see this is today's video, not old video. This is just this morning video. As we proceed, I will be letting you know how things are going on both in Abuja and of course in Finland. Now, having shown you this, let us proceed to Finland. Like I promised you, before the end of this very broadcast, I will be trying my best to see if I can get you the latest updates and or transcription of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceeding today, as it will be happening in Abuja. Hold on, just a moment. Yeah. They said Tinubu. They said Tinubu. They said Tinubu came to, or Tinubu is coming, or he's already in Benue State to pay condolences, only condolences to the people of Benue. And I ask, is these condolences that they are talking about, what has it got? What does it have to do? What does these condolences have to do with the massacre of innocent people? Is it going to end the massacre, or is it going to bring back the dead? Now, before we move to, of course, Finland, let me read out some few things that I have received already over the case of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the Federal High Court in Abuja. Now, according to the little information that have been sent to me already, prosecution, the case has already started. Yes, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court update, transcription of cross-examination proceedings, witness PW4 DDD continues. Then the prosecution is asking, what do you think about the attack on the Owerri prison? The prosecution is asking there is his own witness, as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has anything. Then witness, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the prison break. Oh my goodness. Nah, one car. Just exactly what they are doing in Finland, because I already have information in Finland, from Finland, I already have those ones, including video clips and everything. So I want to touchlight what is happening here first. You see, the same thing, exactly the same thing. Baseless allegations without proof. The same thing. Baseless allegations without proof whatsoever. Then the witness said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the prison break. How? Prosecution, can you please explain your role as a law enforcement officer? No, that shouldn't be a question. The immediate, that shouldn't be the next question. Somebody said something here. You see the way they operate. This is the zoo for you. And we have this type of people with this type of mentality, even in this agitation, whereby an important issue will be raised. Instead of them to go straight and tackle that very matter, that very important matter that is being raised, they will leave it in. It's either they abandon it, trying to, carpet it, try to sweep it under the carpet, or they will start insulting you, castigating you, cursing you, not bugging any. Instead of them to you see, that's why I love people who speak with with intelligence. People with with ideas and intelligence, they go straight to the matter and tackle it. You don't just sweep it under the carpet. You don't just jump it and trying to sugarcoat it. No, tackle it, talk about it. Now, somebody laid such an allegation as a prosecution. Your witness said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized the prison break. The next question should have been, what can you tell us about it? What do you know about it? How did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorize it? So that he can't just come there and talk nonsense and leave. And you think that after you have said it, and then because you are witness, you are called witness. So you have witnessed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu authorized it, only that. Then Akologaka, Atweze Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Nanga, Ifele Mebuono. Then, prosecution, can you please explain your role as a law enforcement officer? Witness, my responsibility is to gather information and report it to my boss. You see, some of my responsibilities include raiding camps, and I did raid ESN camp. During one of my raids, I saw human heads, bodies, and the ESN eating human body. Nah, this is why I always feel irritated. Nah, listen, we are not meant to be in the same place. We are not supposed to be in the same country. Okay, we are already Africans, no problem. Let it be that we are already African people, no problem. We cannot run away from it. God created Africa. God made us to be one people, black people. Let it be only that. Are you free to visit Biafra? Oh, yes, you are free to visit Biafra, even without a visa. Even without a visa. Because we are neighbors. But when you are coming, we must know that you are coming. And when you arrive, when you enter Biafraland, we must know that you are here. And we must know your activities here. Not for us to be sharing one country to we know we are not supposed to. Can you imagine the way people talk? Imagine the way people, and George is there listening. Now I'm going to tell you, I will tell you what George said in Finland. When a baseless allegation like this was made against our prime minister, when a baseless allegation like this was made, I will tell you what George said. People with reasoning, people who are, this OG. Chai. This is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu always cry. Ask God, how did we arrive here to be in one country with this set of people? Now, the idiot said he has already said that his job, he said his responsibility is to gather information and report it to his boss. That's his first response. And then he now remember. He now recollect. He remember that that something is missing. Oh, he now say, oh yes, and some of my responsibilities, how can an intelligence gathering officer turn to a camp raider? He said, oh, and some of my responsibilities include raiding camps. So he now remember, say, oh, some of my responsibilities include raiding camps, and I did raid ESN. So have you seen a DSS officer? The only responsibility you have as an officer is to raid camps. That means anytime if there is no camp to raid, then your job is done. Asaki or he retire. He said his responsibility as an officer is to gather information and report to his boss. And now some of his responsibilities include raiding camps. And he said he did raid one ESN camp. During one of his raids, he saw human heads, bodies, and ESN eating human bodies. Can you imagine that? Then the prosecution, were you able to locate Onyami? Were you able to locate Onyami? Remember that Onyami that I showed you during my recorded broadcast just 2 days ago? The Onyami that they claim, who said that Mazina Mekano asked him to unalive over 2,000 people. He managed to unalive 30 people. So he said, then the witness responded, no, we have not found Uzomma. You see, instead of Uzomma, they said Uzomma, aka Onyami. You see, they have not been able to find him. So how did you know that he said he has already unalived 30 people and Mazinam Dekano sent him to unalive 2,000? Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Then the prosecution has moved to reading the presumed written statement of Uzomma Benjamin, which is Onyami, as written in the Vanguard publication. Oh, hey, so something which is written. So the so-called allegation or the propaganda of Onyami. So they are judging Mazinam Kanu based on what is written on a Nigerian newspaper. Nigerian newspaper that can never ever be trusted and reliable, especially when it comes to Biafra. When we are talking about exit from Nigeria, and Nigerian newspaper is writing junk against us, helping Nigeria government that is funding terrorism, shielding them. I wonder what they will be writing now that Fulani herdsmen is relentlessly taking over the entire Nigeria. I don't know what they should be writing by now. And I saw Gowan has spoken. Gowan has spoken, and I'm going to check out what he said very soon. He just spoke this morning. So I'm going to, his own village is under siege now by Fulani. So I'm going to check. The other day he was lamenting, trying to justify. People say, go on, beg Igbo. Go on, never beg Igbos. He was only trying to, that was last week. He was only trying to justify what he did against the Igbos, what he did to Igbo people within 1967 to 1970. He was trying to justify it. So he has spoken again this morning because his people are under grief. They are grieving now because of loss of lives and properties caused by the Fulani terrorists. And it is now dawned on him that the plan was to use him as they used him and used others and continue to use others like Musa in order to mastermind the Ottoman Danfodio's agenda, which is to take over the entire land and eliminate the original owners. Now, in the publication, Onyami claimed IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered him to unalive 2,000 people through his superior, but he succeeded to take down 30, which he regretted. The prosecution counsel is relying on Vanguard publication, not personal investigation, and the defense counsel did not object. And the defense counsel did not object. And the defense counsel did not object unless they are just jotting them down in order to tackle them during their own defense. Maybe, because I don't know how you cannot object this kind of, grievous allegation. I don't know how. So, but let me not talk about it. Let me not go further. Probably they are just jotting them down so that they can, tackle it and use it even against the zoo during the defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And by the way, they may not even need all these things. They may not need them. Number one is that the question which they are going to throw to Nigeria, they can never answer that question, because you see all these things they are doing now, bringing witnesses and all that. They may not even talk about this during the defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. By the time they are done with all their shenanigans during the defense, all these things you see they are bringing, Ekpa broadcast, Ekpa transmit, all this nonsense may not even play any role during the main trial when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will start defending himself. I'm telling you. You know why? Because there's a certain question that will hang Nigeria on a tree. And if they fail to answer that question, this case will never go far. This case will never happen. The case can never, ever take place. You see all these shenanigans, they are bringing in thousands of witnesses. If they fail to answer that very question, it's over for them. And that question is, how did you bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to Nigeria? That is where everything will end. And even if it doesn't come to that level, the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will shatter this case. Not Mazi Simon Ekpa. The release of Mazi Simon Ekpa is going to shatter this very case completely. It would shatter this case, shatter Nigeria, destroy every plans of Nigeria to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm telling you now. I want you to know this. So we will continue to poke nose in Abuja, or over what is going on in Abuja in the court, at the Federal High Court in Abuja. But before then, let us first of all go to Finland. Okay, let me receive this all-important call while we continue. Please stay tuned. All right. You see how God works, right? Biafrans, I have a breaking news. I have a breaking news. The case has been heard. Pay attention now. The case of our prime minister has been heard. I can even say the hearing is over. I can tell you for free that the hearing is over. And Biafrans in court, I will tell you the whole thing. I will tell you how it happened. Every single thing I will tell you. But based on the information that I just received now, just this very second, this very minute, based on the information, the judges have told Biafrans to leave the court so that they can, have a discussion within themselves and come up with decision whether they are going to release our prime minister or not. Now. So everybody, all Biafrans, we need your prayers now. We get the case has been hard. The case has been hard. I'm going to tell you all the things that happened. I would give you all the informations, but they have told Biafran people to leave the court, inside the court now, and give them few minutes to decide. The case has been hard. And Mazi Simon Ekpa has completely defended Biafra and annihilated the zoo with all his evidences and the way he defended himself and Biafra. He has completely destroyed the zoo internationally. So everybody should pray now. In the next few minutes, we are going to receive a breaking news. All we want to pray for now is that let this breaking news be on our side. Let it be on the side of justice. If this breaking news goes through on the side of justice, I want to assure every one of you that Biafra has come. If this very decision goes on the side of justice, which is the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa today, then Biafra has come. Nobody can stop it anymore. And Finland is going to be the #1 friends of Biafra, not even the people you are even thinking about. That is what we want now. Let the decision be in favor of justice. Because the justice is the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is the only justice that the world is expecting. Because he's an innocent man who has committed no offense, only to defend himself against Nigerian criminality, massacre, and terrorism. And nobody can tell a man not to defend himself or his family. And those who speak your language, those that you share common value system with, those who look like you, those who think like you, are your family members. Because you are all from one progenitor. You are all from one progenitor. So they are all your family. And nobody can tell you, no human being, nobody can tell you that you are not supposed to defend your family members. The decision has to be in favor of justice. While we await, in few minutes' time, I'll be arriving this morning gallantly. how he arrived the court gallantly. As we await the breaking news, we all must continue to pray, because if I na-achọ n'ukenu, o nwekwara ike nọ n'uke anyị nke ikpeazụ a, but we are not even aware. Hey, o jigi jigi, ọbịam na-arụ, ọbịam na-arụ, ọbịam na-arụ, Biafrans, ọbịam na-arụ. Ife anwa anyị na-achọ n'ukenu nwere ike nọ n'uke anyị nke ikpeazụ a. That Biafra we have been waiting for, looking for, running up and down, sabotaging each other, sabotaging ourselves. Probably, or maybe, that Biafra is already here. Onwere ike that Biafra no go here already. I now we na slay so nwanyị imi. Ụmụ okoko ndị DOS aga na court. Ya suo Biafra imi na court. Suo Biafra imi. Ụmụ okoko ndị DOS wee suo Biafra imi. Ebe fa na-enwere idea na Biafra na-ekwu maka ya anọlugo anyị na mkpịsị aka. Chinedu Onwukwe, Chinedu Onwukwe, Chinedu Onwukwe, Chinedu Onwukwe, Chinedu Onwukwe. Iwe suo Biafra imi. Chinedu Onwukwe went to give testimony via video, via video recording. Via video recording. Chinedu Onwukwe onwuye me n'ụwa asị na Emeronge expose. You can know, but you can never hide. There is no amount of pleading. There is no amount of pleading. There is no amount of people you tell to talk to Biafra Unite that I will not expose you. And they expose you to the maximum. And your case is coming, because Finland authority must know what you are doing in Finland. It's not going to end on media broadcast. Finland will know what you are doing in Finland. Chinedu Onwukwe, Finland is going to know what you are doing in Finland. I'm telling you now. Finland will know how you have been collecting Kela for the past 5 good years, collecting Kela, which is social in English, which is only given to the people who are jobless. You are collecting Kela without paying tax, at the same time lying to the government that you are not working while you are collecting Kela. And at the same time, you are chipping container every week, every month. You are chipping container to Nigeria every good month. And you have the gods. Don't you know that he who goes to who goes to equity, who seeks equity must go with clean hand. You went to testify against Biafra, laid baseless and false allegations against a man who is fighting to liberate his own people. So you want us to remain under slavery in Nigeria. You want us to remain under this slavery. You want us to remain under this subjugation. So is that what you people really want? You want us to remain in this subjugation, slavery? You want us to continue to be going through this inhuman treatment? You want the Fulani to take over our land as they are taking over Enugu State now? Ehamufi is almost gone. Issues of local government is gone. Some part of Ebony State is going. So you want us to sit down and watch our land go, where our own progenitors come from as Igbo origin, in Omuneri, in Aguleri, Fulani is, technically taking over Aguleri Numuleri. Or you people have not heard it. I have audios which I'm going to play. Why I have not, really made very important pre-recorded broadcasts is because of this case that is going on. I have a lot of information which I want to release. Currently, as I'm speaking, Fulani is busy taking Aguleri land and Umuleri, massacring people there, kidnapping people there. If they could do that in Aguleri and Umueri, the children of Eri, if Fulani could do that in Umueri, then we are finished. If they take over Umueri, we are gone. Because no matter where you come from, we are all from Umueri. We are all from Umueri. Chinedu Onwukwe. Now, while we wait for the decision, according to the testimony of Chinedu Onwukwe said that Mazi Simon Ekpa unalived 5 soldiers and 1 police in Aba. Mazi Simon Ekpa unalived 5 soldiers and 1 police officer. Now they ask him, what is your evidence to prove that Mazi Simon Ekpa unalived 5 soldiers and 1 police? He has no proof. No single proof whatsoever. Now, as if that is not enough, the prosecutor said brought about 8,000 copies of papers, printed papers, that he got from Mazi Simon Ekpa's ex-handle. Today. Wow, Diego. Do you know what the prosecutor did? Zoological Republic is working. The prosecutor went to the Prime Minister's X account and printed some of the videos. Some of the videos where the Zoo Janjaweed were running helter-skelter. Some of them have already received the gospel of redemption to leave the Biafraland. The prosecutor went to print all of them and brought it to the court. About 8,000 copies. Now, in the wisdom of the defense counsel, asked the prosecutor, how could you go and print all this? You printed only what you think that is incriminating, but you did not print what caused the images you have just brought. It's like when you are fighting with somebody. It's like when you say, I will beat you. You are telling somebody that I will beat you. You cannot just meet somebody and tell that person, I'm going to beat you. Are you paying attention? You cannot just meet somebody and tell that person, I will beat you. It doesn't happen that way. You must have that person must have either told you something or said something to you or even beat you already before you can be able to tell that person, I will beat you. So any place where they want to judge your case that you said, you tell this person you are going to beat that person, they must begin with what happened prior to that very comment. they must begin with what that person said to you before you said, I will beat you. So that is the comment of the defense counsel that ended that very shenanigan. You cannot just go and pray. Why did you not print where they were annihilating the Igbo youths? Why didn't you go and print the videos from Ehamufu? Why didn't you print the video from Aba High School? Why didn't you print the videos from Obibo? Why didn't you print the videos from Okigwe? Why didn't you print the videos from Olo? Why didn't you print the video from LME? Why didn't you print the video from Headbridge or Nature? Why didn't you print the video from Mpo? How many are we going to count? How many are we going to count? So you must go and print those videos before any judge will listen to you. You print those ones, you bring them. So we check the dates of those happenings. And then you tell me if the people are the ones who are supposed to be annihilated like that. You have to go and print them before we begin to talk. And then we'll begin to ask questions. Before these people were annihilated, what was their crime? You said their crime was because they carry placards. They said they want to leave Nigeria. So anybody who said they want to leave Nigeria, then they automatically get the death sentence. So in Finland now, if people from what's the capital? From Helsinki decide they don't want to be part of Finland again, then their punishment will be death sentence. You annihilate them. Is that how democracy works? MNK? Thank you, Williams. Action begets reaction. Thank you, Christiana. So when people say we don't want to marry again, then that means their penalty is death sentence, because they say, I don't want to marry you again. That was how we trashed the argument of bringing in pictures and video clips from our Prime Minister's X account, because our people have been annihilated and murdered in cold blood, which the prosecutor couldn't even defend it. One single question, the prosecutor could not defend it, because you must tell us what caused this thing you are showing us now. How did it come about? And that very question is the only question I've been asking people whenever I manage to enter into any space or any media or any argument where people are talking about Biafrans. They're talking about any nonsense they talk about Biafrans. I will ask them, are you aware about Obibo massacre? They will say yes. Are you aware about Mpo massacre? They said yes. Are you aware about Onitsha Headbridge massacre? They said yes. Are you aware about MNK massacre? They said yes. Are you aware about Aba High School massacre? They said yes. So what was our crime before these massacres took place? And these massacres were done by Nigerian army and police. Once you ask them that question, they will never respond it. They will never ever give you a response. They will never ever give you a response. But they will jump those. They say they are unaliving security officers. They are doing this. They are doing that. They will ask them about this massacre, because they cannot say they are not aware of it. Ask them about Umuahia massacre. Ask them about Operation Python Dance. They will never ever respond to you. You see, these are the people we are not supposed to have any encounter with. We are not even supposed to be close to them at all. Now, there is another topic. There is another topic which was among the comments of Chinedu Onwukwe. Chinedu Onwukwe is one of the witnesses that witnessed against Biafra. They raised the second topic of Chinedu Onwukwe, who said that Mazi Simon Ekpa was enforcing sit at home. Now, pay attention. Remember when I was talking about Omotosho and the DSS witness just a couple of minutes ago? I told you that I'm going to tell you what the judge said in Finland when they raised a topic like that. You remember I told you just a couple of minutes ago. Now, pay attention. Pay attention now. According to the video of Chinedu Onwukwe's testimony and false witness against Biafra, Chinedu Onwukwe said that Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko was enforcing sit at home. First of all, he said that he was declaring sit at home. Chinedu Onwukwe said that Mazi Simon Ekpa was declaring sit at home in southeast Nigeria. Do you know what Judge said? Judge said that declaring sit at home is a civil people who are learned, and I can authoritatively tell you that these judges are young boys, 25 years of age, young guys, young-blooded guys, healthy young guys, brilliant young guys. Not in the zoo in Africa, where you see a man of 90 years still dragging power, still in position to be president, senators, leaders, a man of 90 years. The judge said, one of the judges, the leading judge actually, that sit at home is a civil right. It's a civil demonstration that even there in Finland, he used that word, that even here in Finland, that they also do sit at home. The judge said that was the biggest bomb. The moment I was told that, I developed goosebumps. The moment I heard that, I developed goosebumps. The judge said that even here in Finland, that they also do sit at home because it's a civil right. Just a moment, dear friends. Okay. Based on the information reaching my news desk right now, they said that they are going to reconvene on Wednesday, next week Wednesday, to have the final decision of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa's release. That is what they said now. So, and therefore the judge has subsequently adjourned the case to Wednesday to make their final decision known. So that is the authentic information which I've gotten directly from Finland court right now. The time right now is exactly 9 minutes to 1 p.m. in Biafra time. It is happening live and direct. So, my people, we will continue. Okay. Hold on 1 more minute. Okay. All right. Now I have gotten the clear information and the clear update, my wonderful people of Biafra, and of course lovers of freedom. The clearer, or should I say the final update before we go into the full transcription of the proceedings today in Finland and of course in Abuja is on Wednesday next week. They are going to discuss about his bail condition. They are going to discuss about his bail condition on Wednesday. Then the final court date is in September. The final court date or court appearance is in September. But next week, Wednesday, will be the discussion for his bail condition. So meaning that PM will be bailed out and he's going to come out. You understand? He's going to be bailed out and come out. Then in September, which we don't know yet if there will be any court appearance between after his bail till September, or is going to be one more court appearance one more court proceedings in September to determine the final outcome of the case. But if there will be any other court appearance, we will know, because once PM is out, of course he's going to speak to Biafra, because Amantonia Yanga, he's a freedom fighter, and you cannot seize his movement or stop him from speaking out for his people. So they're going to discuss his bail condition on Wednesday, meaning that he's going to be bailed out. He will come out. Remember, they are not going to discuss whether he will be bailed or not. According to the judge, they will discuss his bail condition, meaning that no matter what they say, PM will be out on Wednesday. You understand? Or if he doesn't meet the bail condition on Wednesday, before the weekend, that next week, before the end of that week, next week, he will be released on bail. On bail. After that release on bail, we will from that Wednesday, we shall know if there's going to be more court appearances before September, or he's going to stay till September before he can appear again in court. Now, I want to let you know something. In a terrorism case, let me tell you, you are going to go home with today. Before we continue with the court, transcription of court proceedings today. In a terrorism charges, in a terrorism trial, if you are not innocent, if they find out that you are really a terrorist, you really committed terrorism, my dear, nobody's bailing you. No single human being will talk about bail in your case. I'm telling you now, it's one of the hardest cases in the world. Terrorism. Terrorism is one of the toughest cases in the world, including murder case. Terrorism and murder case are one of the toughest cases in the world. So anything that they confirm already, even before judgment, they have already confirmed before the final judgment that they have confirmed that you are really a terrorist. Nobody is talking about bail. They will never bail you. I've never seen where they bailed somebody that even during the case or before the final judgment, they have already known this person is a terrorist. So God is on our side. It is a joy to hear that at least we now know that our PM is coming out. We now know, I can authoritatively tell you that our PM is coming out, at least on bail next week. At least on bail, which is a sign of relief, a sign of victory. Are you paying attention? And remember, this case is not it's not a case of only 3 cases, not even 2, only 3 cases that are being treated significantly in the world with no mercy. You know that one, they say tamper justice with mercy. There are 3 cases that has no mercy. Number 1, terrorism. Number 2, murder case. Number 3, rape. If you involve yourself in a rape case and you are guilty, there's evidence. There's a clear evidence that you are guilty. My dear, nobody will bail you. Judge will not even talk about bail. I'm telling you, judge will never ever talk about bail. So Biafrans, we are happy. Our prime minister will be out by the bail condition that same Wednesday. He will be out on Wednesday. If he doesn't meet the bail condition that same Wednesday, then within the week, before the weekend next week, he will be released and he's going to rejoin us. And I want to assure you that is going to be the end of the case. Even that September will be the termination of the case. You see the way they terminated the case of our 4 Biafrans. By the way, one of them told me today that they are back in normal stream of life. They are back in normal life now, as in both in the struggle, everything, they are fully back. So I was very, very happy when one of them told me that this morning. It was a thing of joy. So the judge, going back to the transcription of today's proceeding in Finland, the judge stopped based on the video clip of Chinedu Onwukwe, who said that Mazi Simon Ekpa declared sit at home in southeast Nigeria. The judge said to him, but sit at home, based on the video, confession of Chinedu, the judge said, but sit at home is a civil right. Sit at home is a civil right of a people, which even there in Finland, they also exercise sit at home. And now, the prosecution came with the notion of enforcement. The prosecution came with the notion of enforcement. It's not actually sit at home declaration that he was enforcing it. He was forcing people to sit at home. No evidence. So, my people, no evidence. Can I hear somebody say no evidence? I had to go Zoom, but I want to I had to go Zoom, but I want to all the videos Nigeria packed and sent to to Finland, including the one sent by DOS. There's one they sent. They said that Simon Ekpa's boys were destroying market women crops, including okra. They sent all those videos. There's one they said that they unalive pregnant women. They sent all those videos. The only evidence they have is to send concocted videos, but they do not have any evidence linking Mazi Simon Ekpa himself to those concocted videos. Pay attention. There is no. These are people full of timidity. They are full with timidity. They do not know how law works. When Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing what he's doing, he will be telling you that the problem with the zoo is because the zoo has seen the people that know what they do not even know. They are afraid because they are dealing with people that know what they do not know. Are you paying attention? Now, breaking news from Abuja. Based on the information from Barrister Aloye Jimako, the special counsel to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the matter of federal government of Nigeria versus Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been adjourned to tomorrow, 19th of June 2025, for continuation of hearing. This one is just 27 seconds ago. So that is where we are. But I will still continue with the transcription of the case, because you need to know how it all happened in the court, which is exactly what we are doing right now. So, but that is what why the coincidence? The case of our prime minister just ended now, as I'm just giving you the the final decision in the court in Finland, and here lo and behold, the case of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just ended at the same time. It be like say George is just dead. He's not even doing it. He's just there watching what is happening in Finland. Maybe he's listening to this. Maybe George is listening. It be like so Motosha, they listen to this very program. Our Motosha is listening to this program. Yes, he's listening. Our Motosha is here. Our Motosha is here. He's listening. He's actually watching this program. So till tomorrow, our leader will be in court again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in court to continue the court trial. against between Biafra and Nigeria. Now, these people, they only know how to make bogus allegations, thinking that when they bring those videos and then boom, all of a sudden, Atune Simon Ekpa. You see that? Because they lack information, they lack knowledge, they do not know how law works, including these idiots claiming to be educated in the zoo, including these Olukus, these very nincompoop, these useless idiots in the media who claim to be educated. They claim to be educated, yet they know absolutely nothing about law. You think that when you go on social media or you go to Channels Television, you go to TVC, you say, Simon Ekpa, you are not loving people, you are not loving people. And then Finland will say, okay, because they have said it. No, it doesn't happen that way. Musa came out and said that they have, sent all the necessary, evidences against Simon Ekpa. He said it. I still have that video here with me. That they have documented and sent all the necessary evidences against Simon Ekpa to Finnish authority, which they are going to use during the trial. Musa said it. They asked him, what do you think that is going to be the outcome? Then he said, yeah, he said, justice will be prevail. And I said, yes. The day he said, I said, yes, justice will prevail. Because we already know what justice is. What you think that is justice is not the actual justice. The actual justice is that Mazi Simon Ekpa will be released because he committed no crime. He only said, I don't want to be with you again. It is his inalienable right. And the only option left for you is negotiation. You try as much as you can to persuade him to continue be with you. He's okay. I am just a one person. Let us go into plebiscite so that my people will decide if I am speaking for them or not. If they are with me or not, then you throw plebiscite. Is it not democracy? Why should we be living under the not just autocratic rule, but under, how do I put it, in this era, in this modern day era, in this 21st century, people are still living like in the 18th centuries or 17th centuries. They forgot we are in 21st century, that democracy has taken over the entire world. We are now in democracy, soft rule, the government of the people, by the people, for the people. So why should you be using gun, AK-47, to force people to be with you in this modern world where education is the key of the day? Democracy has taken over the leadership of the world. So all the videos pushed by Musa and co, including the ones sent by DOS, have all been quashed and trashed because there is no any direct link to Simon Ekpa, to those useless evidences that they sent. There is no any evidence. And in Finland, Simon Ekpa has never committed any offense. He doesn't carry AK-47. He doesn't unalive people. He does not unalive people. He does not kill people. He's an innocent man. So when he goes on social media to say, I want my people to be free from Nigeria, it is never a crime. And you start hunting him because he's saying he wants his people to be free. You start eliminating. He said, I don't want my people to be eliminated again. You say, bring him, we are going to deal with him. No, the world is not like that. Finland is not Nigeria. They are not the zoo. Finland is not the zoo. They are not just educated, but they are civilized. They are civilized. And another good thing there is that they are not colonizers like Britain. Finland is not colonizers. It's only people with criminal mind like Britain. can, do like as if because they are colonizers. They have it's only people with criminal mind who go and invade other people's nations and colonize them by fire, by force. Now, they say he was enforcing sit at home, which was trashed because there was no any evidence that he was enforcing sit at home. When people say that we are going to sit at home, it's not a crime. It's a civil right, and anybody can declare it, provided that he has people that will obey it. It's within his right. Any individual can declare sit at home. It is civil right. It's like going out to protest on the street. Nobody can stop you from protesting on the street, especially in your own fatherland, in your country. Nobody has the right, no government has the right to stop protesters. It is within your inalienable right to protest against any government policy that is against the people's right or that is anti-people. It is within your right to protest. So sit at home is a civil right. That is what judge told him. And when they say he's enforcing, the judge said, give us no evidence. That was the end of that case. Now, they said, according to that same idiot, that Chinedu Onwukwe, backed by the prosecutor, they said that Mazi Simon Ekpa bought a gun. This is, we are going to treat this one lastly, and then let me first of all share the link so that people will be able to come in and, of course, make their contribution. But before then, let me also post another video. Let me bring another video to the screen so that as we proceed, we'll be watching what is going on, in Finland. They say that Mazi Simon Ekpa bought some guns, not even a gun, some guns, and gave it to his boys. Mad people everywhere. Very, very useless set of people. I never seen a people like this before. Oh my God. I've never seen a people like this before. They said Mazi Simon Ekpa bought guns. And they asked him, do you have any evidence to prove this? And once again, there was no evidence. How can you lay allegation that you cannot defend? A baseless allegation that you cannot defend. That somebody in Finland bought a gun and gave to people in Nigeria, and you believe it. Ikwe, Agwagi Ikwe. Again, question was raised. You said this man bought a gun, bought some guns. Do you have any evidence? There is no evidence. Oh, but there are some of those boys. They say they are working for him. They have a gun. Show us. Do you know what it means to show evidence? You must tell us where those guns were purchased from, who supplied them, how they arrived, which name is the receipt bearing, which name does the receipt bear? Does it bear the name of Simon Ekpa? Do you have any video of Simon Ekpa receiving the guns? No. The answer is no. One more minute. Okay, there are more informations coming. There are more informations coming, and it is huge. I don't know if I will give those informations right here on this very program, but I will see. I will see. By the time I finish going through the information, I will then see. I'm going to allow people to come in now and start making their contribution while I take my time to go through the information from Finland, and then I will see if I will use it on this same broadcast or if I will use it on another broadcast. So first of all, let me share the link so that Biafrans who want to make their contribution will, of course, come into the studio and, start making their own contribution ASAP. All right, the link is right now in the comment section. Those of you who would want to make your comment, kindly click the link in the comment section and join me live and direct in the studio so that you can be able to make your contribution and talk to Biafrans. I want to take my time, like few minutes, to go through the information that have been sent to me from Finland and then see if I will, because I was told it is big, it's huge, it's long. So I will see if it's something that I will use right now for this very program, or I will make another program for it completely. The link is there in the comment section. I'm trying to pin it on top of the comment so that those who will join later will be able to see the link on top of the comment section. Here right now, we are not going to waste time. We will still go through the transcription of Mazinam Kanu's court case today in Abuja. So while we go through them, I will be, of course, receiving people in the studio, including those that have questions. Take your time and like the broadcast. Very, very important, especially if you are with us. Batano, those that want to talk, please come as early as possible so that we don't waste time. Today's broadcast is a very good one indeed. At least, okwu enweghị iru. Okwu a enweghị iru. This very case enweghị iru. The case of our Prime Minister enweghị iru. We now know where we are heading. Anyị amalụgo ebe anyị na-aga na nke ikpeazụ a. Okwu a enweghị iru. And it is a joy. It should be a happy moment for all Biafrans, at least to hear that our Prime Minister is coming out, even if it's on a bail. That is a very good, topic to treat this very afternoon. All right, Mazi Chibueze, please grab the microphone. I can see you laughing. I see the way you are smiling.
My brother, God bless you, man. God bless all the viewers, man. Today is a very happy and enjoyable day for us, the Biafrans. Because
Yes,
it doesn't matter the legions against that person, will definitely come victorious. So all the Biafrans, I ain't got the one. Because, they can Ecclesiastes, I'll say there is time for everything. And these things are I like remote to the thing in Shine. Oh, God is bringing them out to expose them. So because this thing now to bring us to international stage, because I know people who can speak for us. The West against us, everybody against us, even our own people against us, because those who are benefiting from all this nonsense. Now, see how God package it. God package it that these people that he has ordained will be the ones he will use to expose all the nonsense to the world. Now, I want to one if we want to, because we don't have that long leg they have, but they use their hand and bring themselves out. Now the world can see. Look at all the nonsense, all the case there. No one has case. Look at how many thousands of what of cases of tweet and they print out. Did you bring anyone? I say this is where I saw him. This is what he told me. Oh, he broadcast. What is that's that's expression. Who have they jailed because somebody tweet? They jail the person. Is that how they do criminal case? That is not how they do all this. You saying that's a terrorist? Terrorist by tweet? Really? Where have you had that before? But I know, no matter how, because the world is watching. So there is no way Finland. I know, but that all something have played in there. But they are trying to find a way they can take themselves out. That is why you see it's playing this way. But God is greater than anybody, and God will vindicate His own people. God knows. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. That's exactly what is happening. Even the DOS, even the state English service that they're bringing in to
DSS.
They don't have concrete something says this is what he told me. No, it's not a hearsay. Okay, you say he bought a transmitter. A transmitter, you went to his house, the box was in there is gun in the I was hearing your analysis yesterday. There is gun in the box. Okay, the gun is not in the filing. Now you say you find God. Did you see the transmitter? No, we didn't see the transmitter, we see the box. Now, what are you talking about? Does that make sense? I just want to thank each and everyone listening and following up. Let us rejoice because the time has come and this is the time. So thank you, my brother, for what you are doing. I so much appreciate you. Keep on doing what you're doing, just like what I told you yesterday. Yes, I ain't gonna say to Guajo, but I thank God that PM is coming out. When it comes out, it will speak.
Definitely.
And I know the world will listen to him. Biafrans will listen to him because we know God have ordained him for this time. Thank you, Wachineke. I so much appreciate it. There we
Udo Drege Mazi, thank you for coming. And of course, thank you for making your contribution to this program. All right. Onyema, please grab the microphone. Onyema's network is not stable. Mbeze, please grab the microphone and talk to us, Mbeze.
Hello, am I coming loud and clear?
Loud and clear, please go ahead, Mbeze.
Okay, good afternoon, Biafra Unite. I'm happy to call on
You're highly welcome.
A live program. Yesterday I tried, but I could not. I am happy seeing that our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, the sky is very favorable for us. So we continue to pray for them. Yeah. And I also appreciate you for the wonderful job you have been doing for Biafrans. Many are listening to you. Continue doing your good work. I really appreciate your good work. Thank you so much. And my greetings to Biafrans who have stood strongly behind our leaders and behind the truth. You have been one of them. Thank you so much. May God and Chukwu Kikabima continue to bless you.
You say. Thank you, Mazi. May God bless you too. And we move. Ifani, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans. Ifani, are you there? Ifani Naji, grab the microphone and talk to us. Ifani is not paying attention. I have in the room Monday, you must activate your microphone. Okay, your microphone is ready. Okay, good. Ifani, are you there? Ifani, can you hear me? Ifan is not paying attention. Philip Chike, can you hear me? Please grab the microphone and talk.
Greetings, Biafra.
You're welcome. Please go ahead. Philip, go ahead. Philip, go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
Go ahead.
Hello?
You have already taken a lot of time already.
I just want to thank Chukwu Abiyama for what he has been doing. I thank God for yesterday. At least we have seen improvement in our dreams. And I also want to thank you somehow doing a great job. I so much appreciate. I say may Chukwu Abiyama keep to his word and bless you more.
You see?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you for your contribution. All right. Monday, Ume, please grab the microphone and speak.
Okay, for you. Only Chukwu Abiyama will thank you enough, and all the Biafrans who deem it fit as our duty to liberate our land. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations to MNK. MSK, that is ESN Simon and Joko. I can't thank you people enough. Now I'm happy that when Master Simon Ekpa said that he will take the position of 50 men among the 100 men, I was weeping bitterly. But when I see you standing bold, I was encouraged enough. Those of you over there, I'm grateful. Keep it up. Our destination is non-negotiable. No retreat, no surrender. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, Mazi. Thank you for your contribution. May God bless you.
And you too.
All right. Based on the information with me is long, my people. If I show Nigeria is very wicked. Nigeria is evil. I'm telling you, Nigeria is evil. If you see what these people have packaged against Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafrans, if it's not that the information is not for public consumption, just to as in to showcase it on the screen, but I can make use of it. I can make use of it somehow, not in full, not to showcase it to the public, but I'm going to use some of it for a program. If it's not that the information is not meant for public consumption, if I show you, if I show you what the zoo has packaged for Mazi Simon Ekpa, including names of people that you never expected to be involved in this case, I swear you will be marveled. You will be shocked to your bone marrow. Okwa edegidere akwụkwọ juru eju. Ife na-agwa gị bụ pure. akwụkwọ juru eju, pages upon pages. Nigeria government took their own time to write these pages of papers and forwarded to Finland against Mazi Simon Ekpa. But they do not have their time to write against Bello Truji, to write against Fulani terrorists that are ravaging the north, taking over people's homes. They do not have time to write them. But they have enough time to write this whole thing that I'm seeing against my Simon all the way from Finland. But the terrorists that are here in the zoo here, Nigeria do not have time to write against them, to fight against them, to talk about them, or even to look for them. Shame on them. Shame. One isota package ye ifa no send there ekpekwana ekpereke send o diki ifa against you. Because if you are not strong, if you are not strong, if you are not prepared, my dear, if you are not prepared, and a whole government packaged what I'm seeing and sent to you, if you're not strong, you're not easy. You're not easy. I'm looking at the transcription of Mazinam Kanu's broadcast, because I will have my time to go through all the things all the information that I have already, and I'm going to make use of them during my next broadcast, because I don't want to, make mistake on them. I will have my time to go through them and then use them during my next broadcast. And on that note, we are going to bring down this very broadcast. We are going to end the broadcast right here. And we may reconvene. We may come back on a live broadcast this evening. We may come back this evening. I'm not too sure, but we may come back this evening. So my people, thank you. May God bless you for watching. May God bless you for listening. For this very great news that we have received today, knowing fully well by this time next week, we will be speaking with our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa out of the custody in Finland. It is the Lord's doing. Knowing fully well that by this time next week, do you know what that means? By this time next week, Wednesday next week, we are going to reunite with our Prime Minister. It's a great news, actually. What that means is a great news to this very freedom march, especially in these current affairs. So many people do not understand the dynamics of the destruction or of the dynamics of what is going on now in this very struggle. The way a lot of Biafrans have been deceived, minds changed. A lot of people have entered the bush. Many people do not know who to follow again or where to go again. Many people have even lost hope. Many people have lost hope. So, the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa, irrespective of the condition, is going to bring a very bright light to the expectations of Biafran people for freedom. For many that have been deceived, many that do not understand what is going on, can be able to go home and breathe a fresh breath, sleep well, wake up in the next day, and move again. Rejuvenate and move again. Now, before the end of the broadcast, I want to use this opportunity to ask some people if they are actually normal. I came across some few videos. I watch people, they are not just lamenting, but they are making analysis, what they call analysis, all the nyama analysis, analyzing people who spent their hard-earned money and traveled all the way from their different locations, their respective locations, to Finland, to Lahti in Finland, to stand in solidarity with our leader, our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Some idiots, some very useless and unscrupulous elements, who many of them do not even know the seas that have been crossed for us to get to where we are today. 100% of them do not know the seas that we have crossed in this very struggle to arrive where we are today. These useless elements, these enemies of progress, these demons of destruction, these destructive demons besieged social media since yesterday, ranting and talking rubbish against Biafrans who went to stand in solidarity with our Prime Minister. Many of them were ranting from their bedroom. Many of them were ranting from their kitchen. I saw one of them ranting from their kitchen, just on camera, and start talking trash against those who jettisoned every single thing they are supposed to do. Or you think they are not busy in Europe? You think they are not busy in America? They left every single thing they are supposed to be doing in their respective homes and countries of origin to travel all the way to Lahti, Finland, to stand in solidarity with our Prime Minister. And you that did not do anything, to show how ignorant and idiotic you are, you that did not do anything, since Mazi Simon Ekpa was arrested, you did not go to protest. You did not travel to Lahti to stand with him. At least he said it's a good photo. You didn't do anything. No impact at all. The only impact you have made is to rant on social media every day, calling people's names. You did not do anything. They talk about protest. You Chakam is not for you. You have no information. Nothing. You only talk, blah, blah, blah on social media without substance. You have the guts to start attacking the people that went to stand in solidarity with our prime minister, because maybe that person or that face is not the person you like. So your plan was for Biafrans to abandon Mazi Simon Ekpa in prison. Is that so? That's your plan. That's why you are attacking those who went. You forgot the word the Igbo people say, gidi gidi bu gweze. It doesn't matter who came there, because Finnish authority will not go to interview all of them and ask them who they are for Mazi Simon Ekpa and whether they love Simon Ekpa or they hate him. So long as they did not go there to testify against him, they went there to support him, to stand in solidarity with him. All you could offer, as useless as you are, all you could offer is to go on social media to attack them and call them names. Shame on you. I pity those who are listening to you. I pity anybody who pays attention to your junk. You come to analyze how they went there to do this and that, and you analyzing your fellow Biafran who spent their own money to fly themselves to Finland, and those in Finland who travel all the way from their various locations to Lati to stand with our prime minister. Your own is to analyze them and insult them, castigate them, and any reasonable Biafran is listening to you. Shame on you. And you didn't do anything, no impact whatsoever. You are ranting from your kitchen. Some of them from their bedroom. You just on your camera, go on Facebook, go on YouTube, and talk trash in the name of analysis. Analyzing those that went. Spent their time. Do you know what time it means? Especially in abroad. Do you know what it means to give time to anything that you give your time? That thing is very, very precious to you. Anything that you give your time, that takes your time, is very, very precious to you. Some of these idiots, all these useless elements that just came yesterday, started talking about Biafra. Anybody who wants to build platform, they will talk about Biafra. They will talk about Simon Ekpa. If you want to build your YouTube channel, you don't have any content to create. You don't know anything you don't know how to crack jokes. You're not a comedian. You're not a musician. You're not an actor. You don't know what to do. Boom. You put a camera there, start talking about Biafra. Because you have seen that this could be the leeway to build your platform. The more you people do this rubbish, the more you destroy yourselves. You are not destroying anybody. You can never destroy Simon Ekpa. Biafrans can never abandon Simon Ekpa because of your idiocy, because of your stupidity. Biafrans can never, ever abandon Simon Ekpa. It's not possible. So the earlier you know your place, the better for you. All of you talking nonsense, singing like parrots in the on social media. You are not counted in this agitation, in this struggle. You are not counted. You are not counted. You haven't paid any sacrifice in this struggle, so you are not counted. The only thing we know is that you're a Biafran. If you are truly a Biafran, or according to your language, we only know that you're a Biafran. Onu sonanda na agbara alụlụ ọgụ nwere onwe. Ọ bụ na anyị nụta nwere onwe. Anyị nụta ọgụ a, anyị nụta ya ife, ọ na-abịa enjoy ya. So stop talking rubbish. Just know that you a Biafran. You are among those a na-anụrụ ọgụ nwere onwe. Iso ha n'ife a na-eme. And stop the deceiving people. And those who are going to listen to those idiots gossiping on social media, be very careful of the people you are listening to. Be very, very careful of people you are listening to. These people are looking for a way to build their platforms. That's why they jump into any unnecessary, discussions. They jump into it, looking for a way to build a platform. So be very careful of people you are listening to. Any reasonable human being insulting and castigating people that spent their time and their hard-earned money to go and stand in solidarity with our prime minister, then you are not a human. You are not reasonable enough. You are not reasonable enough, because you saw the people you don't like. You don't like them, that's all. You have no any evidence of whatever you call them, whatever name or any allegation you leveled against them. You have no any evidence about it, because if you have any evidence, you would have shown it on social media. But you have no any evidence. You just lay allegations and bogus claims against people. You call them names. Only that, just that alone. Therefore, you hate them. You hate them. So those that you love, if they are the ones you saw there, then you start clapping. You see how moronic you are? The ones you love, if they are the ones that you see there, you start clapping. They are the Biafrans. Then the other ones you hate, they are not Biafran. They are not supposed to be there. They are not Biafrans. You see that you don't have brain. You don't reason properly. You don't reason properly. Okay, what about those ones you love? Why did they not go there and represent you that love them? At least, you kuna Biafrans Gallo. If you don't want to show the videos or pictures of those that you don't love, you show the pictures of and videos of the ones you love. So what stops them from going? Can we just be reasonable enough for one day? Can you be reasonable enough for one day? Did you hear any time, any day that PM selected people he want to come to stand in solidarity with him in court? Did you ever hear that PM say, I don't want to see this person or that person in court? Did you hear that PMs ban any individual from visiting the court to stand on his side, to stand in solidarity with him? PM never said anything like that. So those that you love, those that you support, why did they not go? Why did they not go? If you support me and I'm not there, then I come to castigate those who went. Should you continue to listen to me? Should you in any way continue to listen to me if you are supporting Biafra Unite and I did not go? I did not go. And then people that went, I come here, sit down on my studio and start castigating them. What will you see me? Would you see me as a normal person or not? You will see me as a fool because I didn't go. Then the only thing I do is to castigate those that went and call them names. And you still listen to me? If you have brain, you must know that I'm coward. But if you continue to listen to me, that means even you don't have brain. You are an idiot. So that is a problem for all of you. You sit down somewhere analyzing and castigating those that went, but you did not go. Person you love didn't go. They should have gone at least. PM ban so offer. But they didn't make any attempt. Those that made attempt are being castigated and called names. You are not normal. That means you are not for Biafra. You are not even ready for PM's release. You don't want to see PM released. Because obone choloka PM puta, iya amana enwele ife a na-akpọ gidigidi bụ ugwu eze. You will know that gidigidi bụ ugwu eze. Ndị na-agba saga agakwa agbalụwa saga fo. Play your saga as much as you can. I don't care. It's not my business. No problem. But for Mazi Simon Ekpa, if you're living in Europe, you must know the importance of solidarity. You must know the importance of protest. You must know the importance of people standing in solidarity with somebody. You know how the Europeans value it. You know how they value people's opinion and rights. You must know. So for them showing their faces there, standing with our prime minister, you must know the importance. The only thing I expected of you is to praise them. Is to praise them, no matter your differences. Praise them and thank them. 1 minute, Biafrans. Biafrans, please, I have a caller on WhatsApp, and this caller is from Finland. So the information he's giving me is not for me to digest alone. So please, caller, kindly go ahead, please. Very, very important.
Good afternoon, Biafrans. I don't want to say my name on air, but I'm calling from Finland.
No problem. Go ahead. Today. Go ahead, Mazi.
At a point today, the prosecutor said that they should give Mazi 4 months prison sentence. Honestly, we are shocked. they were it's not funny. It's not funny, honestly. They were imagine someone that was saying 6 years. Or 6 years, he was saying just 4 months. Man, I have to stop here because I'm driving. I'm on my way to my place.
Udo the Wachineke. This is very funny. You say it's not funny, but this is very funny, Biafrans. This is very, very funny. That's why I said I cannot hear. I can't listen to this alone. Imagine. No, Ruzi, the level bona prosecutor na ayozi biko me abugo at least na enyele something. Na enyelo Simon Ekpa something. Na weli family ya. Kobo na afa ya ba kobo no win in the case. So just kobo no win in the case. Kazu ka Nigeria jigo de matter that na no gwa akwure ya aburu ala ha ni. Kobo no mel no nwale ike ya. Na ayozi biko ka enye Simon Ekpa at least 4 months sentence. Oh my goodness. If the meaning of this, I don't know if you understand the meaning. The prosecutor was begging the judge after the first of all, just a minute, hold on. I told you before that the judges have told Biafrans and everyone in the court to go outside so that they make decision whether they are going to release him today or not. Remember, I told you that. Now, few minutes later, they called Biafrans back into the court. After that, somebody said 7 months without being charged. No, so that 7 months will be paid. The moment this case is trashed in September, that 7 months will be paid. It can never go. Europe is not like that. The 7 months will be paid. They're going to calculate all the money that he should have made if he was working throughout that 7 months. And they will calculate the damages, the mental torture, the health torture, the isolation, They will calculate a lot of things that comes with it. Europe is not Nigeria, South Africa. A lot of damages will be paid to Mazi Simon Ekpa. So, remember, when I told you that Biafrans are back into the courtroom, now they have minutes now for judge to give his pronouncement. You understand? So, by the time George now announced Wednesday next week that the court must reconvene on Wednesday in order to decide the bail condition of our prime, not to decide whether he will be given bail or not, no, but to decide the bail condition, which will be argued as well between the prosecution and the defense counsel. You understand? So, in order to decide the bail conditions on Wednesday, meaning that he's going to be bailed, he will be bailed for sure, 100%. Now, the prosecutor, now knowing fully well that he and his team have lost the case, he began to ask George to give Simon Ekpa, even if at least 4 months imprisonment. Oh my goodness! When I heard this, when again, if I no, I cannot hear this alone, and I'm not going to be the one to explain it to Biafrans alone. So let me put him on speaker so he can be able to speak to Biafrans himself, because he was also in the courtroom. So you see how we have won the case. We won. You see, we won. When prosecutor is the one begging judge to give at least even if it's for 4 months. Oh my goodness. Oh my. He choke. He really choke. All right. I'm going to leave you with this happiness. We are going to reconvene here tomorrow for our leader Mazinam the Kanu's court appearance. Chukwuyenai Ike to continue, on this part until victory is completely, achieved. May God bless you all. May God bless our two leaders, Mazinam the Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. God bless all truthful Biafrans, including those who are genuine in heart but have been deceived. May God bless you all. May God bless our men on ground. I pray that whatever you lay hand upon, thou shalt prosper. From me from here, my fellow Biafrans,